welcome. I wanted to make an update video because I haven't posted a video in a couple months, so I wanted to check in and talk about what's been going on in my backyard. And first things first, I live in southern Arizona, so it has been very, very hot. The last video that I posted when I was recording it took me about an hour to record the footage that I used for the last video, and when I went back inside I kind of felt a little bit ill for the rest of the day, so I kind of realized that I didn't want to do that again. So I've just been kind of sort of neglecting my backyard this summer because I do have some sense of self-preservation. So yeah, I do come out here and I water my plants every day in the evening, but there's just a lot of plants out here that I was unable to save, and I did have quite a few casualties, but I did have some plants that are still doing just fine. And so this video is a little bit random. It's just me like going around watering everything and my dog's walking around waiting for me to pay attention to them. But yeah, like where I'm standing right there in this video, I'm watering one of the planters for my canna lilies. The canna lilies do absolutely amazing out here all year round. I don't have to bring them inside. I don't have to overwinter them. I leave them out all year, and that's great. It's a bonus to living out here, I suppose. But one thing that did happen to the canna lilies is that the leaves got pretty thrashed because we had a few windstorms and some microbursts come through. Luckily, nothing in my backyard got damaged or anything, praise God for that. But yeah, so some of my plants, like the canna lilies and my red hibiscus in the backyard, did get thrashed around, and the leaves look a little roughed up and not great, and that's okay. With the canna lilies, all I have to do really is just cut them back and let them regrow. So that's a great, another bonus to having the canna lilies. And I don't know if you can tell, across from the AC unit, I have two multicolored lantanas and a palm tree there in the corner where it's all green on the left side there. I will eventually come out here and do a little bit of a tour and show you guys all the results of everything that happened over the summer. I'm a little embarrassed to show you, but at the same time, it's the reality I've had to live in this summer, and pretty much, the last couple summers, a lot of the succulents and cactus I've gotten have just not fared well at all. And so I have, my pygmy palms and my lantanas, they all do great as long as I water them every day. My canna lilies do fine, even though the leaves look terrible. I have, my pencil cactus that is just thriving in the ground. It looks amazing. And my Mexican fence posts they're little rock stars. They have been growing so much, and they're almost up to the fence line, and that's pretty amazing to me. So, yeah, I just wanted to give an update because I know I kind of dipped out a little bit here and I haven't posted, and maybe no one even noticed, and that's great too. Like, thank you to anybody that watches my videos and subscribed. I appreciate that. So I will definitely be giving a little bit of a tour once the heat has gone down a little bit, and it's still very hot, and we're having a little bit of a heat wave this weekend. It's August 2nd currently when I'm talking to you guys on a Friday, and so this weekend is gonna go back up into 115s, and the forecast does show that it's gonna jump down to under 110 again. So hopefully it stays that way. The weather apps don't really stay super accurate all the time, so I'm just hoping and praying that will happen and that the temperatures will finally go down. I have hope that it will, because I do notice that even though it gets super hot, it's starting to cool down a lot faster. But that's not saying much, because it still only goes down to the 80s at night before the sun comes back up, and then it happens all over again. It goes back to 110, 115. Last month pretty much was 110 to 115 for about a couple weeks, I would say. And so, yeah, I'm just trying to bear through it. It's depressing and a little overwhelming to go outside and watch my plants burn. It's kind of defeating at times, but I try to remind myself that I still have so many plants in the backyard that are thriving. They're doing great. And so if anybody out there is discouraged and is wondering why their plants are dying, just look at the bright side. And yeah, that's all I can really say. I'm just going around watering everything. I water the backyard every night. I water down the sidewalk while I'm going around watering all the canna lilies and everything that's in the planters. And the pygmy palms and the palm trees, which I'm not showing here because I just kind of set my phone down and went on and watered everything. So next time I will try and give a little bit better of a video for you. I'm sorry if this sounds underwhelming, but yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. And thank you for listening and watching.